Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is once again the Galbaldy beta, this time on the ground. I really do like this design. It is one of my favorite mobile suit designs from Zeta Gundam, as I think I mentioned before. One of my toy collecting holy grails for a very long time was the Advance of Zeta limited edition MS in Action Titans Test Team version, which sadly it has a kind of problem with pigmentation separation, where the titanium white that was part of its pigment makeup has separated and just come to the surface of the plastic as dust. So the colors are not as vivid as they once were, but it's still just gorgeous, and I'm so glad I got it, because I found it for basically a song. I think it was like $35 on the Japanese store for the 2-pack with the Titans Test Team Marasai, which is equally beautiful. Marasai is actually prettier just because it has like a 3-tone blue color scheme, and the way it separates the 3 colors of blue is just glorious, and something that Bandai, with their ability to mold multicolored single pieces of plastic, it's something only they can do. It is lovely. If you ever get a chance to see one, take a look. If you ever get a chance to buy one, please. It's great. But anyway, Galbaldy is, of course, a 500 point at level 2, which is what it is, with an E-Pack beam rifle, which is reloading at the moment, a missile launcher in the shield, double dodge roll, forced injectors, and a really good downswing when you can land it. Hopefully I'll be able to show it off soon if I can tag that camper. Well, it's not going to live long enough for me to do it, and neither am I, because it's Rick Diaz has got me. Beam. Nope, didn't get a chance to aim it. Got the shot in this time. I'm going to die. Now I have boost again. Tackling for it in the hopes of getting a shot off, but I couldn't see where it was. Well, there's the downswing at least, so you probably saw it in the previous round I did, but just, to see it on the ground. It has a little bit of travel. It's kind of, I'm going to say, it's a GPO3 light kind of move. It does not have that wide sweep that makes the GPO3 just so terrifying. But it has a little bit of travel, and that final swing does have a pretty broad range. So, and it has basically a Federation neutral swing range for that, which starts with the lower left and goes to the upper right, which is unusual. But yeah, ton of damage. That was with type disadvantage. I did 3100 with that shot. So, and yeah. Galbaldy's E-Pack rifle only has 3 shots, reloads pretty quickly. I only have the level 1 quick loader on this, as I recall. And yeah, if you aim downwards, you can hit that thrust on a downed enemy. Probably depends on the size of the downed enemy. The Rick DS is kind of chunky, so it's fairly easy to do. There's other things this could probably have. The Super Gundam added the dummy balloon dispenser, which a lot of Zeta era mobile suits should probably have. As I understand, they basically had multi-launchers, most of them, that could launch dummy balloons, could launch adhesive, could launch flares. So it would be neat if you were able to equip like a single one of those as a sub-weapon for anything with a multi-launcher. I want to say it might also be supposed to have Vulcans in the back of its head there on that little, rooster comb there. But I don't know if that is the case. If so, it would be very impractical to use, because of course you would have to be aiming backwards, which, a backwards firing sub-weapon would certainly be an interesting choice, especially one you could use while dashing. I mean, imagine escaping in something like this while you were firing Vulcans, hopefully Rick Diaz grade Vulcans at whatever was behind you, trying to get a chance to fire. Got the chance, did not hit anything, and the Rick DS got it. Yeah, well, we're doing really well, and, I've done some damage here and there. But yeah, I just had memories of this being better than it actually is so far for me. But not complaining particularly, because, like I said, it is going well, and nobody's dropped out this time, so it's a fair match. But I'm going to throw some air support out there, get back in the Galbaldy, and head out. Yeah, I do enjoy the Galbaldy. I think you're going to see similar movements from just about all the Zeta mobile suits. They are not going to be fast on their feet to a certain degree. They're going to be, fairly speedy, but not like super fast like you might think they should be. But what they're going to be... and there's another one. Yeah, now this is picking up for me. But what they are going to be is fast boosters, good at maneuver armor and things like that, and just, they're going to have a very kind of specific kind of gameplay based around, I think, boost movement, kind of the way the GPO2 does. And it's gonna be interesting to see how the Zeta Gundam itself happens when it gets here. With the Super Gundam in already, I'm wondering how soon that will be, because we were doing all fairly early Zeta stuff up to that, but stunned it. Didn't get the swing in. Didn't get caught by something myself, basically because the entire team was working on this guy. I got the kill, but yeah, we had been early Zeta up to now. I'm really, the Hyzax beam rifle is called the Marasai beam rifle. We're gonna get the Marasai. It's almost time, I think, for the Land Combat Gym to soon get to the recycle ticket pool, and for there to be a new clan match reward mobile suit. And I'm kind of wondering, is it going to be? And I'm so sorry. Is it going to be the Marasai? Which, not a terrible choice. It's, in a lot of ways, it's going to run, I think, similarly to the Hyzax, so would be a good candidate for a giveaway rather than a lottery suit. It's kind of hard to say where they'll go with that, but I think it should have some Sturmfast, as I recall. But let's see, missed my downswing, and somehow that person just, after I skidded to a halt, they managed to get a counter in on me, which, you know how counters are in this. It does not always work out the way you would hope. And lunge, swing. Didn't quite get both off. If you're going fairly late into somebody's iframes, you are not, or before the iframes, you're probably not going to get both hits off. The first swing is pretty powerful, though. Camper's stunned, got the lunge off, and yeah, again, I also think that those two-hit melee attacks are kind of the developer's response to how dodge rolls kind of work. It's very hard to get a full combo off without someone dodge rolling out of it. So they're just kind of taking advantage of that, like, the first hit will connect, or the last one will. Probably not both, but, it gives you a little bit more range. Got the camper. Somebody bonked me, which is good, because it kept me from knocking down basically the whole team, which is not good. And now I'm dead, and that was probably my last spawn. But yeah, I did pretty good damage there at the end, I would say. Got some good kills in, and, pretty good round all in all. Like I said, I like the Galbaldy. It's kind of... In many ways, it almost plays like a general version of the Hyakushiki. Not quite, but there's enough similarities there in how they work that handling similarities to the Rick Diaz as well, that I kind of feel like, okay, this is how they're, expressing the increased speed of Zeta mobile suits as a boost thing generally, and a maneuverability thing, which makes sense. 6 kills, 3 deaths, 3,600 points, and most targeted. Not bad. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Apparently, though, the Super Gundam can't convert into its... I forget what the quasi... mobile armor mode it has is called G-Flyer, I think. Yeah, apparently it can't do that, which is kind of a shame, because I don't think we have any transformable space mobile suits yet. But, they grandfathered in the Birdlime launcher for the Rick Diaz, so it is not impossible that we will see it added to, we will see features added to other mobile suits as well.